Poppy. Now, we did say there's not that much dash on the side of Weibo, but Poppy is still a very good early game skirmishing jungler. So JDG, they can hold the wave there, let it crash, and then slow push back in time for the grubs. Flash forwards for the gold card. Scout no flash of his own. Is the full Q going to come through? Yes, it is. Tien wall stun, but he's not even going to be needed. That's a little bit of damage down with a Q through. Shun tries to disengage. Scout caught out well, and surely the gold card. Be banking his reaction time for that one. Heal thrown out. Spell shield used by Paze. Good damage back onto Light, actually, and that flash forward for a little more. That's not bad from the wild growth, though. Light will escape with the help of Crisp. Uses both his summoners. Paze keeps both of his alive. That's a pretty good win there for JDG, actually. Double summoners and double ultimate. She will get a little bit of gold up here. Going towards that Riftmaker first. I think Xiaoshu could really break this game. And Xiaoshu has been the linchpin for JDG, really. And, you know, we've talked about if Weibo win, it's largely through Tien. I think for JDG, earlier in the year, then you start questioning the value. Plate going over towards Light. Light's gotten a lot of value out of lanes. Has his Cull stacked in as well, which means that that value's come through. Chris still has no flash, and they don't see the teleport, I don't think. Teleport coming in from the Victor, who's back with the Chaos Storm, and Light, well, he doesn't have any summoners either. Dead. Yunara pushes for the plates, and he'll get smashed in return. So you too, Nico. Q from Sion. He missing. Xiaoshu, interesting to see who he ults here. Does he choose to ult someone easily at all? Draw flashing forwards onto the bot lane. Flash away from Light. Chris flashing away as well. Both summoners down. Shun engaging on the other side a little bit to force Breathe out. Double summoners away. Draw just using his own flash. He's had a pretty decent series draw, actually. The Rakan was good. The Nico's had good value. Now, there's still a Poppy ult, still a Mordekaiser ult. Even if things get spooky, he can remove someone from the play. Xiaoshu, he does pull the ultimate. Ult coming back from Breathe. Went unstoppable, but it didn't really help him that much. TF ult coming through, and now Xiaoshu, I think he's going to be left alone as he comes out. Pulls the E back, but I think the Mordekaiser might still die. Good Poppy ult, though, to disengage. The ability to remove people from the play really coming up tops here from JDG, but will it get them out completely clean? Graffield, not bad. No one dies. A lot of summoners and ults blown. Xiaoshu's somehow surviving without using his flash. Yes! Dragon likely taken by JDG, evening the score of Dragons 1-1. Self, he would need a couple of auto attacks. They have the 3 grubs, so would likely die after that point. Draw coming in. Didn't want to commit the flash, so that's just an ult down. Good damage from Light there, stacking up the Q. Poppy ultimate being charged up and will force the Yunara away. Just wanted to keep the tower alive. It's not like there's an object. I don't think they're winning on the Mordekaiser matchup as hard as they want. The turret should fall in topside. Feats the strength going to Weibo because of that first turret. Mid lane turret will fall as well, and JDG lose both outer turrets. Quite short success. Atakan started by JDG now. Their DPS is not bad on this, but I don't think it's enough to stop there being a fight. I think you have to peel off this. I know JDG want this objective to happen. I don't think you should be really going towards this too hard, though. Not a bad death ray coming through from Scouts. Top lane is coming down. Xiaoshu wanting to just remove that Sion. Good trade onto the Sion, actually. Xiaoshu doing well here. But he needs to pull the ultimate. There it is. But he's going to be left alone. JDG need to make a decision. What is going to happen in the rest is teleport in from Scout to make sure that Xiaoshu is not alone. Poppy ult saves him, and now Xiaoshu has to force his flash as well. JDG don't get the objectives, but they do stop what could have been worst case scenario of Xiaoshu getting left alone. Doesn't have the Hexblade just yet for lower ult cooldown. Not a bad angle from him. Tried to stop. I just punched the microphone. Was Sam not here? Well, I have to try that. Dragon has spawned, of course, as we saw during that too. But now with no Mordekaiser ultimate, Breathe does have his ult too. I don't think JDG can fight this. I think Weibo winning out the battle of attrition. Get the dragon. Atakan's still alive. Shun, need to be a little careful there, buddy. I don't think he wants to deal with the Sion quite yet. Xiaoshu's job is basically remove the Sion from the fight and get value. Atakan's still available, of course. Xiaohu pushing in bot lane very heavily. Breathe was helping him by standing in bot river. JDG yet to get a single tower. That's not a good stat for them. The full outer ring has been destroyed on JDG's side of the map. Upgraded boots coming in for most of Weibo now too. Everyone but Light, in fact. Ooh, Light going for the burst forwards. That's the Infinity Edge! And the Arc of Ruin will not quite finish the kill. A heal from Draw. Pei is not using that flash, but that is now started by Shun. Atakan on the other side. Weibo would have to move up from Atacon very quickly. They pull off the objective, and the Baron is started truly. Say that. Shin's the only one damaging right now. Breathe stops that Q, ults out, and is pulled back in. That's a very low HP draw. The Xiaoshu, does he pull Breathe into the ult now? No, not quite just yet. Good chunk there from Weibo across most of JDG. Draw blowing that flash is an important tool down. Turret finally falls in favor of JDG. Pays will push out that wave here now too. Giving them some, I suppose, extra vision in that top side. Light stayed in mid lane. Shin left alone here. Breathe taking some damage, but Xiao Hu has the fire cannon. Gold card has to flash to because otherwise the Q would have come through. TM might just ult him now. I think they might see an ult kill here. Xiao Hu, where is he in all of this? Where's the next gold card? There was an ult on towards Scout at the top here, and the E lands. Flash away from Light. Xiao Shu does have his own ultimate redemption, giving some healing back. No critical damage dealt so far, but Weibo coming out stable. Just still around 5,000. This has been a chess match more than a League of Legends game. An extra dragon taken from Weibo, but JDG, they can afford to give one more over. The Atacon is still alive. LCK fights more than this. This series has been quite low action. It's quite strange to think about that. Breathe. How much damage can he do? Xiaoshu not here to remove the front line just yet. Draw. Proto bolting back. Doesn't have the flash to land the big engage. Gold card locked in, but not thrown. Good damage, though, just from random poke. Tien tries to land that as well. Xiaoshu in the bush. Remember, can pull someone out of the play. Xiaoshu rather. Oh, it's going to be really annoying for me. Where does that gold card go? Goes on to the Victor. No Baron aggroed onto him. Still, you see the chunk coming through. Poke a little bit better for Weibo than it is for JDG right now. Gold card onto Xiaoshu. These gold cards are really scary. Xiaoshu is left alone now, and the gold card is onto him. It's a dead Mordekaiser. Xiaohu, with the extra gold cards being so threatened, now he has the flank angle. There's nothing to remove Breathe from the play. Where is the Poppy ultimate? It goes nowhere because the Fury presses W. Pays, getting damage down, but I don't think he'll be able to survive, and indeed he won't. Scout, the damage is not enough as Weibo slow roll the game into their first likely victory now in this series. Teleport through to the mid lane. And Weibo, play it slow, play it steady. The fast gameplay not working out earlier in this series. The slow gameplay working out so much better. And we will see a fourth game in the series. Weibo not to get swept in this one, as game 3 goes the way of Weibo. JDG couldn't make the removal composition work. The Mordekaiser Poppy couldn't quite pump people out at the right timing. And they will not get themselves their own lead 3-0. Game 4, here we come.